The NowPrint Ad Hoc workflow enables your buyers to upload a file, view the converted print-ready PDF, configure their print options, and place the order. The following demonstration is one configuration of the Ad Hoc workflow. The first step is for the buyer to select the Ad Hoc workflow icon. From here, their next step is to name their order, and then choose Document Upload. They're now ready to browse out to their computer and locate the file for document submission. Once the file is selected, they would upload the file to the NowPrint server. The file is uploaded and then converted to a print-ready PDF. Once converted, the buyer can then click Preview to see the thumbnail images of the file. If the buyer chooses, they can click on the thumbnail image to zoom in on it. Once they're done previewing, they would click Exit and return back to the ordering process. From here, they would continue on, acknowledging that they reviewed the proof of the order. They're now in the second step of the ordering process. They select their quantity option and then define their print options. From the Print Options window, they'll select their page formats, their paper style, their paper color, bindings, front covers, back covers, and finishing options. As the buyer selects their print options, the active preview is automatically updated with their selections. These selections and options can be updated according to the corporate account. So each corporate account can have their own paper styles, their own paper colors, their own finishing options, binding, etc. You'll notice as the buyer makes their selections, the active preview updates. So if there's rigid media, the page turns as a rigid media. If it's not rigid, the paper turns like a true paper stock. The buyer selects their appropriate binding option. The binding appears actually how it would appear in a document. Not only does the binding update for the front cover, but on the inside is a good representation of what the buyer will actually receive. For the buyer's cover selections, just like with the paper stocks, it's a good representation of what the buyer will receive. If it's a rigid cover, it'll turn like rigid media. If it's transparent, the buyer will see a transparent cover. Once the desired finishing options are selected, the buyer clicks Save to continue on through the process. The buyer can configure tabs to add them directly into the document. Once all of the finishing options have been selected, the buyer will click Continue through the process. They are now ready to define their delivery options. Delivery options are defined at the group level, so each buyer could have their own delivery options. Once the delivery options have been defined, they continue on to the last step in the process. The last step requires the buyer to select their desired payment option. Payment options can be defined at the buyer level as well. When the buyer places their order, they receive a confirmation with the order number. On the home page, the buyer then sees their order and can track the history. For more information on the ad hoc workflow, visit www.nowdocs.com.